Hi there. My name is Anya, and actually I have this channel here, the courgette flour, which is my channel. This is about raw food and how it has made changes to my life, and due to all the different parts of my life, you know. And I'll share some recipes on here, I share some feedback and health discussions and things like that. So thank you so much for watching, and I haven't made a video for a couple of weeks, so it's time to make one and share a quick little recipe with you. Just want to make today a carrot and apple salad, raw of course. So this is really classic combination, carrot and apple. So all we do is just gonna peel this carrot. I'll be very glad to say that actually my relationship with raw foods is really just going so well. I've had a few more benefits taking place, a few more changes, should I say, taking place in how you know the path with raw foods is going. Basically, I used to get a lot of cravings for cooked food, and especially meats and spicy meat curries like lamb curry, things like that, and roast potatoes. Well, one time, about a month ago, I went to Planet Organic and I had actually a sausage roll. You know, I thought, okay, I really am craving some sausage, like major, you know. And so I just took one organic one to eat, and it was like a pastry, like puff pastry, and inside was a hot fresh sausage meat, and my oh my, it was really really tasty. Every single bite I was tasting was so good. And the next day or two I was staying at home, and basically I was binging on cooked food. I had some eggs that I bought for my friends who come over to just stay, and just in case they want to eat something like hot, you know. I had some eggs and I had some rice which was in the freezer. So I ended up frying all the eggs. I used up all the butter that I had left over, as well as defrosting the rice and just quickly like eating it down. What else did I have? Had some toast with butter as well. And yeah, so I ate pretty much everything that I had that I could cook. Yeah, I had also the buckwheat, which I roasted then boiled with the traditional Russian porridge style, and then serve it with butter and salt, things like that. So I ate pretty much everything that I could, and I realized that in fact I shouldn't really be keeping any cooked food in the house. So I haven't bought anything for my friends. I mean, if they come over, they're gonna have to have raw food then, salad or fruits. You know, sorry, I can't cook any more eggs or anything. And yeah, and that was pretty much it. After that 2 days of binging on cooked food, in fact my cravings stopped. They really, like, nowadays I'm still walking around and there is smell of cooked meat, and it's kind of like attractive to the smell is really nice, but it's like smell of flowers or any other nice smell. I'm no longer getting that desperate need to consume that food. You know, I can just observe the nice smell and just be satisfied with what I'm having with raw foods. And that's really really amazing. And that's one thing I've noticed, and it's been nearly 6 months now that I've been on raw food, apart from the one or two sort of fall off the wagon occasions, you know, onto cooked food. And so it's going really really well. Well, with this salad I'm using a mandolin here, like a Japanese kind of slicer for vegetables. I'm just gonna get a bowl for this, and I'm just kind of create this kind of matchsticks from the carrots. Can be used as a main course or just as a side dish to your usual food, but it's really nice, this one. Another thing I noticed about the raw food part is that I've stopped having backache. I used to have backache, yeah. Anytime that I would walk around, or like say if I would walk around like a couple of hours, I would get a backache. Or say if I would run for like an hour or two, I would get a backache again. And I never really understood. I thought maybe it's just muscles, you know, when I'm exercising I just thought it's just muscles. And I've noticed that recently I've stopped having this backache completely. In fact, now the last week I've been sleeping on the floor, on a hard wooden floor just right here. I just put the yoga mat on the floor and just one pillow and just sleeping, and in the morning I wake up and I have no aches or any pain or anything like that from sleeping on the floor. Before, if I had slept on the floor, it would be like, you know, when you're like crashing at a friend's house and the next day you're like aching, you know, because you didn't sleep very well, things like that, you know. So I don't know what's happening, but it's basically really amazing that I've stopped having this backache. It's just fantastic. I'm sure it's something to do with the food I'm eating, because I've had this backache, you know, for all my life really, you know, since I've been aware of my own body I've had it. And so yeah, it's really, really good and amazing, to be honest. Okay. Right, this carrot is a bit sort of hard to peel at the leftovers. Just got to be careful because these blades, they're very sharp. In fact, what I'm going to do is just cut up the rest. So yeah. So these little bits, just cut them up, you know. I'm just going to slice them up quickly. Don't want to cut my fingers, so I'm just going to use a knife quickly. Okay, and the same you do with the apple. So I'm just taking one apple here, organic, and again just slice it on this. So beautiful. see? Right, actually I don't think you can see, so let me just prepare this and I'll show you the textures in there. It's just like matchsticks, so you can use a grater as well, medium-sized grater, so you've got a little bit of texture going. Then I'm using this. This is fennel greens, but it's very similar to dill green. So I'm just gonna slice a bit up and put it in the salad. Wonderful. And then our seasoning's going to be raw apple cider vinegar. I shake it up so you get the culture from the bottom. Shake it up a bit, and just pour a little bit. That's enough. And I'm using some organic sunflower oil, unrefined and first cold pressing oil. So I'm using a bit in there. And all you do is just let, you see, all you do, this is absolutely gorgeous. Colors is really nice. It's just like matchsticks. Just mix everything up. And this is ready. I don't think any salt will be needed here, but just taste it. Okay. Really fresh and really tasty, the salad. Guys, my one idea is to eat a raw food diet. It really is something else, you know. Over the last 6 months I've seen countless benefits from the diet. I've just mentioned that my backache is now finished. I'm not experiencing any backache, and that the cravings are finally leaving, so I'm finally stabilizing with the raw foods, and that's really cool. And other benefits have included things like, I don't know, a clearer mind and increased awareness with other fellow beings and in your life in general, you know, clarity of thought, things like that. As well as having stopped using deodorant altogether, just no need, because it's just like there's no bad smell coming out, so I don't need to put it on. And as well as easy and regular bowel eliminations, you know. So if you've got constipation, you should definitely go on this diet. And if you're trying to lose weight, you should definitely go on this diet. I lost weight easily. In 1 month I lost a lot of weight. And actually, strangely, I've put some weight back on. It's like your body will get rid of the tissue that is sort of bad or it doesn't use, like detoxify itself, and then it builds back up. So I've actually put a little bit of weight back on, and I'm happy about that, because I didn't want to look really skinny. I did still want my feminine curves and things like that, so it just happened on its own that I lost the weight and I put a little bit back on, just so that, you know, just to give it that round look, you know, that healthy kind of look. Don't want to be really bony, things like that. Yeah, and I'll do another video maybe soon, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave me any comments if you want, at the bottom. I really appreciate if you like my video as well. That'd be really cool. And I'll see you soon. And good luck with eating all your raw fruits and vegetables, you know. So hopefully you can try it, you know. Just try slowly. Try first of all one meal completely raw, one meal a day, and you can just have like lunch, for example, or a salad, you know. Either this one that I made or any other of my recipes, you could just make that, and you just have that for one meal a day, and then you will build it up, you know. You will feel so much better, like anything that you want to achieve, you know. Clarity of thought and mind, of thinking, and increased spirituality and awareness, weight loss, and then clearness of skin, any kind of also healing of your body, you know. These are some of the most interesting things that I've noticed, and through the raw food, and you can as well, just by trying this simple way. The most ridiculously simple way of living is the most magical one. Isn't that funny? So you think, well, how come it's just raw foods? Yeah, it's just raw foods. You don't need all the crazy, you know, sophisticated latest drugs, you know. Or you can just do everything with just apples and pears and what have you, watermelons. Yeah, so it's really cool. Anyway, take care guys, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.